What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super card game video. My name is DFree, and in this video, we're going to go ahead and talk about the SR list. So, I imagine this has stuff that we've already seen from the other colors. I don't know. I don't know if they even revealed any colors in those, any super rares in those colors. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and talk about it, analyze it, whatever type of synonym, I guess, for analyze you want to use there. Anyways, hope you all enjoy. If you do, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button for more content. Gonna definitely keep coverage coming for this, and I'm gonna get back to doing more unboxings, more deck lists and stuff like that, because I've been asked to, and I want to. I enjoy the card game a lot. So as it pertains to this is a themed booster, the Tournament of Power. Again, these are cards from that set, so if you want to get your hands on these cards, make sure you pre-order. This comes out in a couple of weeks, just over a couple of weeks, I think like 13 days or so, or whatever it is, just about 2 weeks. So that being said, make sure that you do go ahead and get this stuff pre-ordered. And I would say if you really want to do it soon, because this stuff isn't going to be available as readily available as the previous booster sets, because this is a themed one and it's going to be limited run apparently. So make sure you get that done. Let's go ahead and jump in. We have Universe 7 Saiyan Prince Vegeta. Okay. So 5 and then 2 specified color cost, 2 reds. So that's not super important because unless he's being used outside of a Universe 7 deck, that's not necessary. The specified color is nullified. I also want to say I don't remember every single card in every single color, so forgive me if I don't mention a specific combo that is available in this box. Like maybe this card works really well with the red Vegeta leader. You know, I don't remember exactly every card that was in the red set. So I did, if you would like to hear my thoughts at the time, go over those in separate videos, though, all the different colors. So anyways, when you play this card with the auto effect, if your leader card is red, choose up, okay, so he does synergize with the red Vegeta, okay. Choose up to one of your other Saiyan battle cards in play, which are Universe 7 or Universe 6, and switch it to active mode. Okay, both that card and this card gain 10,000 power and triple strike. Okay. Okay, all right. That actually works pretty good with the Caulifla leader, too, I'd imagine. The red Caulifla from the draft box. That probably works really well in several decks, actually, under a red leader. Oh, okay. Now, you do have to choose a Universe 7 and Universe 6 card, but still, it's not like those cards can never be splashed in other decks, because he's not saying if your leader is Universe 7, right? He's just saying if your leader's a red card. There's a lot of potential in this card. There really is, because some of those other cards can be splashed in, like I said, just a traditional red deck. So this is interesting. Okay. But 10k power and triple strike, they get to restand. They get to attack with whatever they had already. Double strike, triple strike, nothing strike, single strike, right? They get to attack, and then you play this card. They get to restand and get more powerful, and they get triple strike. Oh, okay, cool. 5 energy too, huh? Okay. This is 5 energy is like, he's right on that cusp of being a little bit too slow, but still, man, I can't think of a single card that I would be running in a red deck that I would want to play when I have 5 available energy other than this card. Seriously. This guy is awesome. So that's a pretty cool way to start us off there. Oh, a hit. All right, more hits. I dig it, man. This is a 4-drop hit. Okay, double strike. 2 red specified cost. It actually probably will matter. I don't think it actually matters for Universe 6. Again, I can't recall exactly if they had that specified leader cost removal thing on their leaders. But anyways, double strike. When you play this card from your hand, your opponent reveals their hand. That's insane already, because then you get to look at everything in their hand and know what to counter again. What? Revealing their hand? You get to literally look at their hand and say, "Oh, you don't have any 5k combos. So if I hit you with these 2 attacks, I'll go for a game. You don't have any counters, so I can go full aggro this turn. You don't have a way to. You don't have any Jocos or anything like. You know, you don't have your Kibito Kai super combo, anything. Okay, that first part is insane. All right." Choose up to 2 battle cards with 35,000 or less power from their hand and send them. Oh, so you get to remove basically any card you want. There's not very many cards that are going to exceed 35,000, so you literally get to choose any battle card from their hand. At the end of your opponent's next turn, return all cards sent from the warp with this skill to their hand. So here's the deal. Hit is insane. And here's why. And also, it's a part of it, too, is because he has double strike. If he was single strike, it wouldn't be as threatening. Him being a 4-drop 20k double strike is actually pretty significant. And also being a 5k combo. Can't overlook that. But here's the thing. You play him. You look at their hand immediately. Unless they cold bloodlust this guy, you take out from their hand 2 battle cards. They can no longer use those cards to combo to save themselves from taking damage to their life. And again, 20k body is still a lot to deal with, right? They can't use those cards. And then from that, on their following turn, they can't use them to play because they don't come back at the end of your turn. They come back at the end of the opponent's next turn. So by the time you get your second turn, hits on the board for the second turn, basically, after your turn goes, his effect activates. You end your turn, they get their turn. They're still at a -2, so they also can't even play those cards and go aggro against you. You could take any 2 cards you want. You could literally destroy a combo and stall the hell out of a combo with this. This is a really good card. Just being able to look at your opponent's hand is insanely good. But being able to act on that too. All right, I love this card. This is probably my favorite card in the set so far. There's so much potential in this hit, and I love it, man. We need more good hit cards and stuff like that. So I love it. Oh, a Kale. I also really love when the art kind of goes over the border. You know, like Hit does here too. Vegeta does it too. I guess all the SRs do it, right? But I love that. That's pretty cool. Anyways, Relentless Super Saiyan Kale. Double Strike evolves for 4 energy on top of another Kale. Okay. So you get to play her just basically a turn sooner if you would like to, via 1 less energy. When a card evolves into this card, choose all battle cards. Oh my god, we're going there, aren't we? Battle cards with 25,000 or less power other than this card or your Caulifla and KO them. Your Caulifla... Doesn't Caulifla stop your cards from being affected by that? I saw a Beerus. Doesn't... No. I'm sorry. We're going to kind of click over here. Just because I need to see this. I freaking need to see... whoops, this isn't the right thing. I need to see... I think it's only, like, your hand, like, the effect of dropping cards from your hand. But no, I think it does. The green Caulifla would stop that, wouldn't she? She would totally stop that. Sand, and then energy. It's 2... We'll search that. That should pop right up. That would totally stop that. Or not. Color. Let me go green. Oh, no. She's an alien, isn't she? That would make more sense. God, game. What the? All right. Show me the green 2 drops. There you are. Your battle cards can be KO'd. I thought so. God damn, bro. All right. I feel it. Oh, okay. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So we're back. I saw that. Beerus. Choose all battle cards with 25,000 or less other than this card on your Caulifla and KO them. So you literally clear the entire board. There's no restriction on this. Like, assuming that the character doesn't have barrier, right? The cool thing about this is there's no restriction. You just say every single other card under 25 gets cleared off of the board. And that is dealing with a lot of major threats. That can deal with so many threats. I have to go back and look at the red cards because I know there are some Kales and Cauliflas in there. But... these Kales and Cauliflas and Kabas, they're starting to get a bit OP. Like, this, they can run a singular deck just of those 3 characters. And it would be damn good. Okay. And she also has double strike. Like, she's not crazy OP because, again, barrier exists. But, like, still, like, I would have expected maybe, like, 3 other cards, right? You know, they don't have that type of restriction or like an energy cost restriction. It just says 25k or less, everything else gets wiped. And if you have the green Caulifla, none of your stuff gets wiped. Cool. All right. Beerus. Double strike, 5 energy. They're all like 5 drops and 4 drops, huh? Yeah, so far anyway. Also, Kale has 3 red specific energy, so they try to make her not so splashable. But hey, that's not going to work so well. Anyways, double strike. When this card attacks a leader card, your opponent chooses any number of cards from their hand, battle area, or energy area for which the total cost adds up to 6 or more and places them in the drop area? Huh? This is like the ultimate like control card. What the hell? When this card attacks a leader, your opponent chooses any number of cards from their hand, battle area, or energy for which the total cost adds up to 6 or more and places them in the drop area. So does that still activate with a counter? I would assume not, because it technically negates. It has to attack a leader. I'm sure there's some wonky ruling on this card. This just looks like a prime candidate to have some sort of wonky ruling. Like, some of these cards look like they're prime candidates to have, like, some really weird ruling come out. I'll have to check the FAQ after this. Like, I think the Vegeta, too. Maybe not the Vegeta as much. I think, like, some of these cards can. But this Beerus kind of really reminds me of the 7-drop Beerus, just because these Beeruses are, like, out here Hakkaiing all your resources. Why do these Beerus cards do that? They come out and they just Hakkai everything. Or, you know, at least this one doesn't give you, like, the choice. Like, hey, if you don't do it, then clear all your stuff. You know, like the 7-drop does. But still, man, just this is insane. This is insane. This guy cannot stay on the board. This is ridiculous. It's an every turn thing. He cannot stay on the board. All these cards have pretty insane effects. This guy cannot stay on the board. You got to get rid of him. And he's a god, so he can be in the god decks. The god engine is so good. And wasn't there a new Whis that reduces cost? Yo, what? And you have to get rid of this guy, because you're just going to start just funneling cards out of your hand, even from your energy potentially. Because it looks like you kind of have to if you can. Just because the ruling of this, it looks like you probably have to if you can. You choose, but like, you know, it is what it is. Even like, you can't even choose your cards with barrier, I don't think, because they wouldn't be able to be affected by your opponent's card skills. I mean, if it was your skill, you could choose it, I guess, but okay. All right, I'm going to leave Beerus alone because he's going to drive me insane. Oh, there's a new Goku. Is that UI? Okay, yeah, it's UI. Okay. Trio de Dangers, Bergamo. If this card is in rest mode, your opponent's battle cards can only attack this card. So he swings, goes into rest mode, and then he immediately has to be attacked. That doesn't apply to leader. So your leader, like, say, for example, Mass Sand, can still attack. But surely, you know, this guy in the Bergamo leader deck, under the Bergamo leader, it's like, oh, yeah. So this guy makes all your other battle cards attack him. And then the leader says, oh, yeah, your opponent's leader can't attack me. So, okay, cool. More of the control. I still remember some of the Bergamo cards. I just remember that engine, like the whole Bergamo Universe 9, whatever, Trio to Danger stuff, seemed very, very control heavy. Like, it was going to be one of the better control decks. So that's pretty insane. When Lavenda and Basil are in play in your battle area, all Trio to Dangers in your battle area gain barrier. They all get busted effects when they're all out there together. When you got Lavenda and Basil out there, they got busted effects. Good news is there's like, what, only one copy of both of those cards? So you'd have 4, right, in your deck, but like that's it. Maybe there's like 2, but yeah, there's not very many variations, so that's good at least. But in the freaking future, when they print more Lavenda and Basil, that's where stuff like this will be busted. Or like a Searcher. I don't know if either of them is a Searcher, but like stuff like that, man. Because right now it just seems like there's not enough options to get this done really quickly because you need both, right? It doesn't say or, it says and. Otherwise, man, that's pretty insane. When this card is attacked, it gains 5,000 power. Oh, cool. So he gets forced to be attacked. He gets barrier when you have the other 2 out there, so you can't clear him off. You have to attack him and destroy him. Not only that, he has 25k. Okay, cool. Ultimate defense monster. All right, cool. EX Evolve. Place 2 Universe 7 from your hand in the drop area. That's a pretty neat EX Evolve. I don't know about 2, but it's pretty neat. Also, 35. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is an 8-drop. 35. Hit can still remove this card. Like, Hit has such a wide range. There are not very many cards that he can't remove. I think the only ones off the top of my head would probably be the secret rares. Maybe there's a Whis. I don't know, but there's like a handful of cards only in the game, period, that Hit can't remove from the hand right now, which is why he's so awesome. He's my favorite card thus far, though. Still, 1 energy, place 2 from your hand in the drop area, and he evolves on top of a Sun Goku with an energy cost of 5 or more. It also doesn't say Universe 7 Sun Goku. Wait, no. Yeah, it does. Never mind. I was going to say, like, that's pretty insane if he can drop on top of any. But, bro, that Dash Pack Goku is about to shoot up in price again. He's going to go from being a $40 card or whatever he is now to being a $70 card. Okay, that's insane. Okay, so Universe 7 Sun Goku. Okay, I didn't see that. I literally skipped that. My mistake. But Triple Strike, critical. Okay. When this card attacks, if your leader is green, choose up to 1 card from your opponent's hand or up to 1 of their battle cards and place it in the drop area. Very hard to get out there because you need to have a Universe 7 Goku out there, 5 or more. I'd have to look at the list of cards that would apply to in this set. But it could be kind of similar to what I was mentioning with Bergamo. If there's not a lot of option for that, it could be kind of hard. I don't know. Off the top of my head. Also, I think the Goku leader was green, so I don't know if this guy would synergize super well with him, but you have to be in under a green deck. Good news is it doesn't say like a green Universe 7 leader. That's one of the things that is what I was mentioning when it came to Vegeta. You would have to run Universe 7 cards, technically, but, you know, if your leader doesn't have to be Universe 7, then maybe this is better in a different deck. But triple attack, not triple strike, excuse me. It's kind of the same thing. He just attacks and restands. Does any card have triple attack? I've never seen this, I don't think. So I kind of just immediately in my head said triple strike. I guess, like I said, it's kind of the same thing, but he gets 3 attacks, critical. One of those can be double strike if you run that Champa, the red Champa. But Goku's cool. I just think he's going to be harder to pop out, just like the other UI Goku. It's like they're both really good. It's kind of hard to pop out. So we have Maiden Squadron leader Ribrianne. So more support for the Ribrianne deck. Evolves for 3 energy instead of like 4. Would a lot of 5 drops require like 4 energy. So 3 energy on top of a Brienne de Chateau, barrier. When a card evolves into this card, choose it to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. It's kind of standard, so I don't mind it. When this card attacks, if Kakunsa and Rosie are in play in the battle area, just like the Bergamo stuff, choose up to 2 cards from your opponent's hand and place them in the drop area. Okay, so that's... She's kind of vanilla green, like what you would expect from green. Board clear and hand destruction. That's what the green archetype is. So she's not like crazy to me. She's kind of just run-of-the-mill for me, but still 3 on top of a Brienne means by turn 3 you can have this beast out there. And she has barriers, so your opponent has to kind of deal with her by battle. So, yeah. But, you know, as far as her effects go, kind of what I would expect from a green card, but still just this right here. 3 instead of 4 is actually a really big difference. Frieza, Emperor, and there's a few other cards there. Okay, cool. Was there a page 2? No, it doesn't look like it. Anyways, Emperor of Universe 7, EX Evolve, 1 energy, place 1 Universe 7 instead of 2 like the Goku. 1 Universe 7 from your hand in the drop area. By the way, I love that it's just saying Universe 7 for these cards instead of like, you know, a Goku or something. It just says Universe 7, which is like anything. Oh, now I see why the other card has Universe 7 in all areas. Now I get it. The freaking, that was baffling so much. Like, it was bothering me. The freaking extra card from the yellow cards, it has a permanent. And I'm like, why does it have a permanent if you know, it's not a field card? Like, why would this card have a permanent that says it gains Universe 7 in all areas? Duh! Because it can be dropped for this. You can drop the extra card. It's basically a dead card in your hand if you don't need the search anyway. So... damn, that's so good, because all areas includes the hand. Now, that was so bothersome. Like, I spent like 3 minutes talking about that in the last video. If you noticed that and mentioned it, my bad. Oh, man. Frieza has triple strike. If your leader card is yellow, your opponent counter skills and non-keyword auto-active skills cannot be activated unless they place 1 card from their life. And screw off, Frieza. Nope, not even going there. Not even going there. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. This is actually insane. Like, Frieza's really good. And non-keyword auto and activate skills cannot be activated unless you drop a card. So you can't do anything against this guy's attack unless you drop a card from your life. Like, it would be one thing if it was like, oh, put it in your hand. But no, it drops it to the freaking drop area. So you take the hit and you don't get the card. That's freaking crazy, bro. Especially because it only costs 1 energy. And you evolve it on top of a Universe 7 with an energy cost of 5 or more. It doesn't even say Universe 7 Frieza. What the hell? There's no way. That's got to be some sort of error. Because it just says on top of a Universe 7. What? Because the Goku even said Universe 7 Goku. That's got to be a mistake. You can't evolve a Frieza on top of a random-ass card with 5 energy. But that's what this is saying. Nah, bro. Nah. Screw off. Quadruple strike. Oh, great, Jiren. Cool. Nah, that's an error. Come on now. Screw off. Nope, not dealing with that. Absolute Justice, Jiren. Let me see if there's another page. Nope. Okay, I didn't think so. Quadruple strike. 5 specified energy. This guy's like the second coming of that blue Whis card. Quadruple strike, 10 energy, 5 specified. Does he make you auto win? No, Beerus was the auto win card, the leader. Whis gives you another turn, I think. Reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each Universe 11 in your battle area. Okay, that's why he has 10 cost. Because you could actually pop him out pretty easily. That damn Topo card is just looking better and better. Like, I looked at Topo in the order, the yellow Topo, and I was like, yeah, he seems like he's crap. You know, and then I got down, and I was like, wait, he could just start popping these cards out. Like, and it's like, they're really good. So, like, you know, feasibly by like 5 or 6 turns in, you could have a board full of Universe 11 cards, and this Jiren would be really easy to play. Topo is really the engine of that entire deck. If you were to build it, you'd need like 4 Topo, it seems. Okay, it depends what the secret rare is, but still not as much because you can only run 1 copy typically. Assuming it'll have that little tagline on the secret rare. Still, man, that's crazy. Reduces the cost for one for each Universe 11. When you play this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards in energy and rest mode and play. Like I was saying, he could pop out. Don't let this 10 deceive you. He could pop out pretty easily in the right deck. Topo, maybe Ramp. And then he just kills all your stuff. Your battle cards and your energy. You can't even defend against that. Unless you Cold Bloodlust this guy. We need more cards like Cold Bloodlust for other colors. Just because that means you have to run a yellow Frieza leader. Like, holy crap. All right, well, these cards are pretty busted. These are some of the best super rares I think I've seen in a bit, to be honest. And hopefully I didn't overblow it a little bit, but I'm kind of shocked by these cards. Like, just kind of the way that these cards look like they will work. I don't know how big they'll all have, like, an impact on the meta. But first and foremost, Hit just looks better and freaking better. Because every other card in here he can eliminate. Even this damn Jiren, that's a freaking threat. If this Jiren gets on the board somehow, you basically lose the game. You basically lose. Like, it is auto loss if this Jiren gets on the board. And again, he doesn't get bloodlusted or whatever. You basically lose the game. So, Hit is so good. Hit is so good. He is so good. Also because it looks like he's like the only one that doesn't have some sort of weird condition, aside from Beerus. Like, I don't want to understate Beerus because he's really good too. But a lot of these have weird conditions. This guy, you know, Rubrian, where they need to be on the field with a certain character, or they need like certain things like Universe 7. You know, Frieza too, even though Frieza doesn't have Frieza there. Like, that's not a thing. There's no way. Oh, okay, the card actually says Frieza. That's a typo. I didn't see that. That's really small. But it says Frieza there. That is a massive typo. They got to fix that. You know, and Jiren, you know, he has to be in a specific deck too. I think Hit is probably the best one here. So I feel confident saying that. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, make sure you consider subscribing. I'm so happy I saw that Frieza in there at the last second. Anyways, have an awesome day, guys. I'm going to get out of here, man. These cards are too much.